Welcome to the Myla and Madz podcast.
It's the Myla and Madz with Dad podcast.
Dad, we're just joking. It's the Myla and Madz with Dad podcast. Well, if y'all keep that up, it's just going to be the Madz podcast. Are we starting?
Yeah, let's kick us off. What do you got? You started today.
Wait, have we started the podcast?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe you could warn us. That would be great. Okay.
I put all the pressure on Madz this morning. Just go ahead and start it off. What you got?
So, the TikTok.
Oh my word!
We consider it blowing up, but the internet, aka Google, thinks 100K to a million, like 100 million, is blowing up.
100 million?
Yeah.
Well, they said 100K to a million or something is viral.
100K.
Yeah, so that's what they say is viral, and we got. I think one of them was almost 15K.
Yeah, 15K. The first one we posted only got 1K.
No, it's at like 5K.
It's almost at 2K now. Either way,
It's at 2K.
the response we've got from TikTok has just been amazing.
What about YouTube?
It's literally better than the podcast itself.
Yeah, so our TikTok, wow, it just blew up. It was so fun to do. We've done two TikToks, and then we did a couple replies.
Oh, yeah. So we had 2 responses and then 2
Normal videos.
Yeah, 2 normal videos.
Yeah, either way, it's been super fun, and we'll have to get another one up here soon. But if you haven't already, check us out on TikTok at Myla and Madz. And yeah, let us know what you think. It's pretty cool. What else you got, Madz? You said you got 2, right?
So I really only came prepared with 1, but I just noticed this. So my dad has coffee right now.
What's wrong with coffee?
Anybody else hate the smell of coffee?
Hold on. Who doesn't like the smell? It's so like refreshing to have a smell.
That smells awful.
Disgusting.
Are you serious?
I'm
Yes.
serious. It's nasty.
It's nasty.
Well, maybe you just grow up and then you like
I would never like that.
acquire a
Gross
taste
stuff.
for coffee because it's so refreshing. Which I drink mine black too.
So,
Ew.
Mr. Chitwood, I was in his class and I was standing next to him because I was looking at the board and he was right there by the door. And I said, I hate the smell of coffee. And then he like shoved the coffee in my face and started swiveling it around. It was so, I was like, Mr. Chitwood, I just said I hated it. He said, I know. I'm like, what in the world?
Just to have a little bit of coffee
A
smell.
little bit.
Yeah, everybody loves coffee, but nobody likes coffee breath. You know.
So he just took a swig there. Trying to make it a little silent. No, I caught you.
As long as I get a drink, I need some caffeine. I need some energy, and if I can do this without
It's
affecting the podcast.
6
PM.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've still got a long night ahead of me. I got to get all my stuff together for work and get everything else together. Get
Gotta
you guys ready
edit
for
this.
school. Yeah, it's a lot to do. Hey, so do you guys know Elon Musk?
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, not
Isn't
personally,
everyone?
but you know who he is, right?
Yeah.
People in the comment section on YouTube videos are like, now I know how Elon Musk got rich. When it says, would you slap this baby for 100K?
So do you know his baby's names? His kids' names? Yeah. So the first one is XAEA-12.
Yeah. Gabzoo.
Yeah, that's the kid that was born in 2012. You know what they call him?
What?
So Elon Musk has said it 2 different ways. He said it's either X-Ash or XAI is what they call it.
XAI or X-Ash?
Yep.
I like X-Ash better.
Yeah, so that's weird. So the
Or
second one,
XAI.
yeah, so the second one is a girl. She was born in 2021. All right, I'm
Oh,
going
so
to try
she's-
to pronounce her name.
Oh, no.
Dark Side Rail Musk.
Why?
You know what they call her?
What?
What?
Y.
Why? No wonder.
Just the letter Y. Not like Y, but just the letter Y.
No, Dad, they probably did that because they'd be like, every time somebody pronounces their name like that, they'd be like, why? Just why?
Why'd you do
Why
that?
name your kid with a letter Y?
Oh, so he had another kid. I didn't even
Oh,
realize that. It's in the news now.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce it, okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
Technomechanicus.
Why would you just do weird? Why those names out of all names?
I don't know. You know what they call him?
What?
What?
It's spelled T-A-U.
Tau.
Is that Tau?
I don't know.
Tau? Tau?
Hey. Tay.
Tay? It probably is Tay. That actually does make sense.
Tay. Yeah. Probably.
I don't know. I'll go with it. I think it sounds good. Oh, dad joke. Madz, they can't see you putting your hand on your head and bowing your head
Yes.
down and rolling your eyes all at the same time.
Yes, I know, but it's always the worst timing. Like after something, you're like So that was on the news too. Oop, dad joke.
Oh, you didn't say that other thing because Myla called you out on it last time.
What do you mean?
When you said, "Oh, of course, it's always the worst time for a dad joke." She said, "You always say that now.
Yeah, I'll change it up. Pew, pew.
Never let them know your next move, right, Madz?"
I said that in another podcast.
I know, that's why I said it. All right. Why do dads take an extra pair of socks golfing?
Because their feet are sweaty.
Okay.
Wait, no.
In case they get a hole in one. In case they get a hole in one, like golfing, or a pair.
So I
All in
am
one of their
rolling my
socks?
eyes at that. If you couldn't, like,
Oh, I love it.
silence. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's not the best joke.
Hey, so we went camping this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, Dad.
Yeah.
View our TikToks if you don't like dad jokes. Oop, 15,000.
Oh, really? 15,000 against me? Uh-huh.
Yeah,
All right.
go view it more.
So we went to Townsend, Tennessee. We went to Little
Townsend?
Arrow.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah. It's way out in the boonies. We didn't have any cell service there. It was awesome.
It was awful.
Well, we had minimal
We had
cell service.
so we had the search servers that you couldn't even get on Netflix
I could.
without it going to downloads.
Did you get on Netflix?
Mm-hmm. I didn't do my downloads. I just watched my show.
Huh. I actually downloaded some stuff to take with us, but it didn't download. So
I downloaded like 80 episodes of my show.
did you?
Only RV downloaded.
Oh, we're going to talk about your show. No, we had RV on DVD. Do you even know what a DVD is?
Yes.
You do?
We had a DVD thingy,
Yeah, but
but we watched Mickey Mouse
outside of
on
the
it.
camper, do you know anything about DVD?
We had one in the house.
Oh, we
Isn't
did,
like-
in the cars. You're right.
Isn't it like the player where you put the thing in it and then pull it out? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the little disc.
Yeah, we do it for video games. The
Yeah,
PS4.
it is like the PS4s. Okay,
Dad, in the living room, we had one when we were a kid. We played.
you're right. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. Big brain.
Wow, we got sidetracked. Okay, so we went to Townsend. We went to the campground called Little Arrow.
Mhm.
Did you know that they hosted the Bigfoot Festival back in May this year?
No.
And I didn't go for my birthday.
Yeah, so the whole campground had like Bigfoot stuff all over it, didn't it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We don't
You
know.
didn't see all those Bigfoot statues you walked by?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but you
Like,
said
literally
about-
from our camper to the pool, there was at least four
You
statues.
said May.
Speaking of Little Arrow, there was a wedding at Little Arrow.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah, that was actually really
It
neat.
was last night.
Yeah.
It was really good music too.
All right. So we were there with the at this campground that's all about Bigfoot. Do you
And
guys
bears.
believe in Bigfoot?
Yes.
You do?
Yep.
Have they ever found a Bigfoot?
No, but they found a big foot.
Dad joke. Oh, that was good.
Yep, I think.
So you believe in Bigfoot, Mads?
Kinda.
Yep.
Ish. They haven't caught him, so I don't know if I should believe it.
Yeah, but you say like they haven't caught him. Like there's only one of them. Do you believe there's only one, or do you believe there's like multiples of a Bigfoot around?
Well, you can't create one without them being like 3.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't you think like if it's for real, like for real, like they would have caught somebody now?
How did they even get the rumor about it?
I think somebody said they saw one, and then it just kind of keeps going and going. And
Well, I mean, people do have quote unquote footage, but I don't know. If
I don't think they have footage.
Well, yeah, there's people that like
like that.
maybe I don't know if
see
it's
him or give like hints.
Surely, if there actually is a Bigfoot with all of our cameras and like game cameras and hunting cameras, don't you think they would have actually been able to find something? I mean, if you saw Bigfoot, what's the first thing you'd do?
I have no clue.
You wouldn't pull your camera out and be like, I've got to show everybody.
No.
Are you serious? So there is like Galaxy phones right now. Is it Galaxy? Android phones.
Yes.
They're called Galaxy. The Samsung Galaxies,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can take pictures of the moon.
What?
And you're telling me that they can't get a picture of a Bigfoot somewhere?
It's because they can't find it.
I know, but that's the thing.
Well-
But surely, if they existed, we'd have a picture of it by now, like a good picture.
What did
Well, I
people-
mean, they've got video of like people like see something running that looks like a Bigfoot, like something hairy and
But-
big and tall.
So I've seen a few of those. Do you think that's just like someone having their buddy dress up?
Well, I mean, it looks so realistic and like tries to be like filmed. Like, oh my god, I think I saw it. Like, try to like really equip it because it's not good like footage at
Yeah.
all. So I assume maybe it's real.
I think I
How's that
saw the same
coffee?
one you're talking about, and it's very, huh?
How's that coffee?
My coffee's. I can feel the caffeine coming. I'm getting energy in me now. Ma, you want some coffee?
No, it's nasty.
Okay, good call. That was a test. You passed.
Yeah, it's gross.
You're too.
It's only good if it has some creamer in it.
Oh, who puts creamer in coffee? You might as well have some Kool-Aid.
Mom.
No.
Ew.
You don't like Kool-Aid? You like Kool-Aid?
No, like, I'm talking like that with creamer doesn't taste like.
Oh, no, I was just joking, saying that because it's all sugar.
We got off track really quickly.
We did. So, all right, Ma, imagine we're out in the woods. We're like squirrel hunting or looking at birds or something. And all of a sudden we see a Bigfoot. And you snapped a picture of it. And we started talking about it. And everybody was like, oh, that's just your dad dressed up in a Bigfoot costume. Even though 5'8", I don't think I could pass for Bigfoot, right?
Yep.
What does that mean?
You're kind of short for somebody who wants to be a Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, obviously you'd be able to tell maybe, okay, well, the height's not adding up to like a real Bigfoot. But if people questioned it, wouldn't, like, how are they not questioning all this other stuff? I don't get it. Maybe there isn't a Bigfoot.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
not. Maybe there is.
What do you think a baby Bigfoot looks like?
That would look, wow, like a
Tiny.
little person running around with like, that's a good question.
That looks weird. I could.
When I think of Bigfoot, I always think of like males.
Yeah.
Like, is there a female Bigfoot somewhere?
Dad.
I
Dad.
don't know.
So I feel like a baby one, hence Bigfoot's like 7 foot, I think. I'm gonna imagine like the baby would be like your height.
Right. There's got to be female Bigfoot. There's got to be a, how do you say that?
Bigfoot.
Is it big feet? If you're talking about, I said there's got to be there's got to be a female
gosh.
big feet somewhere. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, Dad.
Would you just say Bigfoot?
Yeah.
What if you're talking about in plural, like Bigfoots, or is it big feet?
Big feet.
That just sounds goofy.
Okay. Off the topic of Bigfoot, do you think dogs, do they bark in their head or do they just speak English?
Oh my gosh, you mentioned this the other day, and I was hoping you'd bring it up because I didn't want to. So, like, when we think of something and we don't actually say it, we can hear ourselves talking in English or whatever language we speak, right?
Yeah.
And you're wondering if dogs,
Do they bark? Like, do they bark or do they speak a language?
I can imagine us having thoughts without it being in a language.
What if there's a dog that lived in France and they would speak French? Oui, oui, in their head.
Oh, Myla. Yeah, because our dog, I always imagine that he's, well, we have two different dogs. We have the poodle and we
And
have
the
the
mutt.
mutt.
The mutt is cute. So
And-
is the poodle.
They're in two different speeds. I imagine our poodle's kind of like a real fancy, like a, can you pass me the Grey Poupon?
And Mojo's like, whoo, guys, what are we doing next? Come out.
Yeah. He's super high speed and always thinking and always.
Always wagging his tail or doing something, jumping on somebody.
Yeah, he's not very smart, but he's always thinking. But I would love for a vet or somebody to chime in and tell us exactly what you asked.
That'd be a scientist, Dad, not a vet.
If a dog thinks in their own head without, well, obviously they can't talk.
They can. They have their own language. Barking.
When they're barking, they're not actually like literally talking. They're just communicating, right?
Maybe.
Oh, Dad, you know how humans have school to how to teach people how to communicate? How do dogs learn how to communicate?
I think it's just an innate like behavior of like
Like an
that's what they do.
AI?
No, it's just
Kinda
innate. Like
like-
they're born with it.
AI, like they're built with the ability to.
Yeah, kind of.
It's
Same thing.
basically.
But either way, if anybody knows the answer to that, let us know because that would be just so cool to know.
Yeah.
That coffee's still good?
Yeah, I'm almost done though. I don't have much left.
Of course you do.
Oh, we need another dad joke.
No, we don't.
All right.
Thought you'd forget.
Speaking of dogs, I asked my dog what's 2 minus 2. And he said nothing.
Silence. That's not good.
So confused.
Yeah, they would
What's
bark.
2 minus 2?
Oh. That's funny.
I asked my dog what's 2 minus 2. And he said nothing.
That's funny.
You got me.
That was so good. It was not good. That was awesome.
I'm
That's
insulted
funny.
at this point.
I thought you said 2 plus 2. I was
I
like,
know.
that's 4. What do you mean nothing? That makes
Yeah.
no sense.
All right. I have a list of things that was normal in the 90s, but now is considered a luxury.
What?
Okay.
All right.
So it's like normal in the 90s?
Yeah,
Have this?
yeah. It was just considered normal in the 90s, but now it's a luxury.
One of those cameras.
No, actually. So the first one, new furniture made out of real wood.
That's a luxury.
Yeah, yeah. Because now everything you buy is like,
Metal,
fake
steel,
wood or
yeah.
plastic or something real cheap.
Somebody would want a chair that's wood.
Yeah, like that chair. You sat in it and did something to it and somehow broke it. If that was a real wooden chair, you wouldn't have been able to break it.
Yes, you could.
Okay. All right, number 2. Owning the software or music that you purchased.
Well, I mean,
So, like right now, if you want to listen to music, how do you do it?
go on Apple Music and then just listen to it.
Right. So, but like, let's say I quit paying for Apple Music. Then what?
Spotify.
But no, you no longer can listen to it because you don't have access to it. Used to, you'd go buy the CD
And you can keep it forever.
and it's yours forever.
You can do it. You can still buy CDs.
Do you have a CD player?
You can buy that too.
All right, here we go. Rent was super cheap. Yeah, that's obviously everything skyrocketed right now with the housing markets.
Because they want to make good houses.
All right, number 4. You were not expected to be reachable 24/7.
What do you mean?
How is that a luxury?
Well, so like now, like if someone's at work and your work needs something after hours, they just call you. They email you. They text you. They need a response. Like, hey, what did you do with this piece of paper we're looking for? Answer back. Back in the 90s, I guess we'll see them tomorrow when they come back to work. I don't know. Because they couldn't just call them. They didn't have a phone.
Dad,
Yeah, I did one of those one thingies.
Oh, at their house?
The landline.
Yeah, landline. Yeah.
Yeah.
what if you
It
don't have
was
the number?
It was different.
What if you don't have the number?
You have to memorize it or have like a book to put the numbers in.
All right, number 5. Concert ticket prices were affordable. Now they're outrageous. I don't even know. Does anybody know what a Swiftie?
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift
The
concert
worst
ticket
seat you
goes
can
for?
get is $1,000.
$1,000 for one concert ticket?
Yeah, for the worst seat.
I don't think there's actually a worse seat.
Oh yeah, because they're at stadiums. So
Like
like
the-
you're either ground floor or you're in like the first, second row, or you're way at the top of the nosebleed sections.
I mean, nosebleed.
You're so high up in the air that your nose starts bleeding because the altitude is different. It doesn't really do that. That's just what it says.
What?
That's what they're called.
A good, like, a considered good ticket, like I think somebody, like, people buy good tickets just to have the people in front of them to hold a sign.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like, they pay good money. Like, that could be used on, like, a car or something.
Wow.
Just to get a sign in their face.
All right, number 6. A single income family. Do you guys know what that means?
Nope.
Like me and your mom both work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, imagine if I only worked.
Oh.
Okay.
A single income family could buy a home no problem. Like that was normal.
Oh.
But now it takes everything that everybody can accumulate together as a 2-person providing
Houses were
household.
cheap.
I wish that was the case.
I'm talking about in the 19.
Oh, in the 90s? Oh, yeah, for sure. It was way different.
Dad, how old can you be to get your first job?
15.
What?
Yep.
I have to wait 4 years.
Yeah, do you want to work when you're 15?
I wanted to work when I was like 13.
Yeah, I got a job when I first turned 15. So did your mom.
Wait, could you do like a little job, like house sitting, babysitting?
So you can do those like off the record anytime, but to actually get like a real job with a real paycheck, you have to be 15. And some places require you to be 16.
What about Walgreens?
I don't know. We can check with them.
Probably 15.
I'll talk to them when we go in.
Because
there.
that's what I want my first job to be, because it's like right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dang
All the people at our Walgreens are like super nice too.
Myla, are you
Yeah.
serious? That's what I was going to do.
You can work there too.
But you have to wait a year
Wait.
until I'm there.
I'll talk to
Can I
them
just work at McDonald's?
if you want to.
You get free meal every shift.
Is that the only reason why you want to work at McDonald's? Wow.
She doesn't even want a meal. She wants some fries and a apple pie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good deal. I'll work for that. You get food. You don't only got to pay for more food.
Oh,
It's
God.
awesome. You get paid to do it.
All right, number 7. You had good, thick, high quality clothes.
Wait, isn't that like ours now? This is thick,
Yeah,
high quality.
Is this
yeah.
thin?
Some things are like your sweatshirts and some t-shirts, but like your normal clothes, like your nice clothes you go buy, they just don't last as long as they used to. But
They
you know
used
what?
to
I don't know
last long?
that that's really a thing.
I bet
Um,
like really like normal clothes now would be considered fancy back in the day.
Probably, but I think it might be the opposite. Like fancy was like fancy then. Now it's just like everybody's wearing PJs and sweatshirts is all you guys wear.
That in the 1950s, they were just like fancy.
Yeah. Everyone wears suits and ties to
And
work
dresses.
and
Dad, I bet like back then they would only like if they had like gems on their clothing, it was like really real gems. But now they just use fake gems.
I think you're right.
Because they didn't have that ability to get like fake gems, stick-on gems that they have.
Right. They didn't have a Temu just to order what you want, right?
I love
We're on
Temu.
Amazon
Temu's
or
great.
Shein.
Yeah. All right. Number 8. Eating out was relatively cheap. Wow, it's not anymore.
No.
Well, for y'all, me, it's free.
No.
Oh my gosh, she's talking about if she works at McDonald's.
Oh, I didn't even get it. She's talking about McDonald's. You've already got yourself hired in and working, getting that free meal. That's funny, Madz.
So I can eat out whenever I want. I just gotta go to work.
Can you guys put me on the schedule? I'm getting hungry.
I'll see you in 1 hour, please.
No, I was talking about like if the 4 of us go to Texas Roadhouse. I mean,
Again, that's free too for us.
no, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
We don't gotta pay for it.
Who's
Yeah,
we?
we do.
You
I
pay for it.
Yes,
I do not.
but the 4 of us go out to eat at a restaurant. I mean, it's every bit at $85.
But when I get 15, I won't have to do it.
We hope.
McDonald's.
All right,
I'll
number
make
9.
morning and day.
Everything didn't require a subscription.
What's that?
Like you would have to subscribe to
Those.
get like an app or something.
Yeah,
Have to
like
subscribe.
Netflix, Amazon, an app. Everything
Oh yeah, I have
everything
like
wants to
email
charge you
something.
monthly now. Nothing's just like, oh yeah, go buy it.
Yes,
Even
there is.
Apple Music. We talked about CDs earlier.
Mhm.
I mean, we have to pay a monthly subscription just to get that stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't use it that often.
Well, I need to yank you from it then.
No.
But we pay for
I
a
still-
family plan, so it doesn't matter.
I use
Yeah.
Apple Music. I use it today. I was listening to music.
Yeah, I use it every day. I love it. I don't know how we got by without it, but all right, here we go.
I
Number
hate
10.
it,
This is the last one I got.
This is so long.
You don't like it?
Well, just the list is long.
It's 10 things.
Exactly.
All right, so appliances, washer, dryers, heating and air units, all that stuff lasted a lot longer. So me and your mom first got married, we got Gigi and Gramps' old washer and dryer that was from like the 80s,
Mhm.
and that thing was still working.
Oh,
So it was like 30 years old and still going.
is that the one we have now? Oh, we got a new one, don't we?
We've had a couple new ones since then because that's the thing. They keep breaking. We'll buy a new one, and it'll last about 6 years, then it'll break.
6 years?
Yeah,
That's a long time.
not when you're comparing to the 30 years they used to last.
Yes, it is. 6 years is like, I'd be 16.
Yeah, but do you know how much a washing machine is?
Like 30 grand.
30.
30 grand. What?
Yeah.
Now, I think the last thing we bought was a dryer. Do you know how much a dryer cost?
5K.
10.
Oh, it was like $800 or $900.
Oh, that's not as much as that.
But it's still a lot of
said
money when you're buying
30.
them every 5 years.
Not to what Maddie was saying. 30
Was it
grand.
30?
No kidding. Yes, you're buying a
Well,
car over there.
Yeah.
Finance that thing for 5 years.
Well, I mean, people like those big like, not hotels, they get cheap ones. I'm talking about like those fancy houses, the rich people, they get 30 grand laundry.
What? You don't even, are you talking about a laundry service?
No, I'm talking about like dryer and washer, like 30 grand each.
That's the thing I like about
60
going to the
macaronis.
beach. Is so we camp when we go to the beach and we don't have a washer or dryer.
Oh my
So
god.
we take it to the fluff and fold, which is the laundry service. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. We just take it there, drop it off, they fold it up and wash it and give it back to us.
Y'all are so lazy.
No, I wish we
You
could do that all the
do
time.
laundry.
Where? At the beach?
No, you.
Here?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Did you not see me folding laundry?
He
just the
did
other
do
day?
it the other day.
I was using the
No.
shirt folder.
Yeah, so he asked me, he said, where are all the hangers? And I said, there's a thing that we do. We have to go get the hangers and bring them to Mom. And she goes,
I had to do it
goes-
today.
we'll do that later.
Yeah. So I didn't realize there's a system that you guys have.
No, we have a system.
So your mom gets clothes out of the dryer, and then she has you guys go get all your hangers.
I had to
Yeah.
do that today.
Well, see, if I knew that, that would make so much more sense because
Because you don't do it.
I was doing it the other day,
The
But
other
you didn't
day,
know.
and,
and
like,
I was folding all the clothes, and I
Hold
was like,
on.
Myla, where's all the hangers? Because I couldn't find any of them. And she said, well, Dad, You didn't tell us to go get them.
Yeah, that's because Mom has like certain days, like she's like, honey, can you go get me some hangers out of your closet? And we're like, yeah, sure, we'll be there in a minute. So I go collect
She
all of
doesn't
them.
ask me to do that. I didn't know that was the system.
And then
Because you never do it, so you don't
Here
know.
you go. And she's like, thank you. Oh, we're not going to get the little ones anymore. Go ahead and throw those out.
No,
So
I
she
do.
said
I
today.
do a lot of things around here, but laundry generally
Laundry
isn't
is
one
not
of them.
one of them.
Well, because I'm not good at it.
I could tell.
Like back before me and your mom got together, I did my own laundry, and you know what my system was?
What?
This is gonna sound ridiculous.
I know.
Oh, I know it.
You know it? What is it?
Don't you put like something in between it and like make sure it's perfectly folded?
Oh, and you're talking about the other
Oh,
stuff.
the bed. That was your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the laundry, so like today's laundry,
Mhm.
what I would do is everything I wore today, I would take off and put it in the washer. And then my pajamas that I wore last night, I would put in the washer too. So the only thing I had dirty ever was the pair of pajamas I had on at that moment. So every day I would do one load of laundry. And it was today's clothes and yesterday's pajamas. So I never had any dirty laundry.
Yes,
Weird.
hold that to my basket.
Right. So, but anyways, I said that to say that, like, as long as I don't do it, I'm okay with the system not being my system. But if I'm a part of it, like, I'm like, okay, where's everyone's clothes that we wore today? We need those in the washer tonight. So and your mom doesn't like my systems because it's pretty stressful, I think. So
her.
she just says, you let me handle the laundry. And I said, okay.
Because you're not
Yes,
good
I'm
at
ready.
it.
And that's where we're at. Yeah.
So, have you seen those things where they like it's like a thing in the wall and you just throw your clothes and it just suctions it to the laundry room?
I have, we used to have a laundry chute.
Oh yeah, right there in your bedroom, your
Yeah.
closet. Yeah.
But it wasn't like what you're talking about. You're talking about one of those vacuum things that just suck the
Yeah,
clothes out
I
and
don't know,
shoots
I
them.
really want that now. I think you just throw it and it'll just suction.
I think that's one of those things you have to install when you build the house.
No.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Where do you put it?
We
By
can have
your
one
bed?
everywhere. Mhm.
I don't think you could just like fabricate stuff on the walls that goes
Why?
up in the attic and
Dad,
around.
we used to have
Yeah,
one.
you would have like a whole little
Well, Dad,
tube
we-
system.
Technically, we have one in our house.
What?
Remember that one that like in your closet now?
Yeah, that's what I said. We used to have a laundry chute,
Oh, yeah.
but I didn't like it. It was terrible. All right, so I do have some. I guess they're just questions because they're kind of mixed up. You guys want to go over them real quick?
Oh, guess what I did the other day when
What?
we were camping? I did a one-legged squat
You did do a one-legged squat.
twice.
I didn't realize how hard those were.
They're really hard. I don't know how far I went down. I went like all the way down.
You did. Yours is awesome. It was really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the CrossFit Games? They actually do those all the time. They
I
call
just
them
watched
pistols.
what's her name? Haley Adams.
Haley Adams, you did. Yep.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
All right, here we go. You go to a friend's house for dinner. You're starving, and their mom has piled your plate full of food. You sit down to eat, and you find out you don't like it.
Oh no.
How do you handle it?
Oh, that's hard. Like, or something like a close friend or like just a friend.
No, one that you just met them. You're at their house for a sleepover. You sit down at dinner. You've been telling their mom how starving you are, and she gives you this big plate of food, and you try it, and it's disgusting.
Like, how disgusting? Like, really disgusting?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay, you remember the spaghetti we had the other day?
Oh
Oh,
no.
the
And we didn't
sauce?
have our normal sauce, and we
Yeah.
ended up asking our neighbors for some.
Yeah.
And we got some sauce we didn't like.
Yeah.
But you know what? I made it sound like we just asked a random neighbor for sauce. It was actually.
It was our grandma.
Let's clarify that.
It was Nene.
We all wanted spaghetti, and we realized we didn't have it after she started cooking the noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just say that I'm not allowed to have this, and then just give him the plate back and say I'll just eat like cereal or something. just like a little
Or
snack.
go to McDonald's.
Wait until I get home. And just like
Maddie
food.
would say, "I got to go to work."
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Go to McDonald's and get you some fresh food.
That's funny.
Okay, so what I would do, well, you kind of gotta tough it out. Just eat the food. Maybe don't eat all of it and suffer in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or just stay like and like eat like just a little bit of it and say, "Oh, I'm stuffed." That was a lot of food.
Then she's just gonna be like, "I thought you was hungry."
I was, but I have a small appetite.
Yeah. I have a condition.
I have a condition. I only eat a little bit whenever I'm like starving.
Okay.
If they decided to make a movie about you right now, what would they name it?
Oh no.
From noob to pro.
Okay. I like it. And that's referring to basketball, I'm sure,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Madz, what you got?
Crazy to more.
Crazy
What?
to more?
Crazy to more crazy.
Okay, crazy to more
What?
crazy.
I don't know. I just came up with another name.
Okay. All right, here you go. So here's the next question. Who would you want to play you in the movie? What actress?
Like a kid or like an adult?
And let's say an adult. Anybody.
Does it have to look like me?
Not at all.
Okay, so Jenna Ortega, just because she's a really good actress. What's that girl's name in Myrtle?
What is she in?
Wednesday Addams.
Oh, that girl?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You would want her to play you?
Well, just because
You
like
want Wednesday Addams to play you?
yeah, but she can play like any part. Like
Never
She-
blink? You blink?
yeah, I blink sometimes.
Does she really blink or does she only blink, not blink in the movie?
No, Dad.
She
No.
doesn't blink at all, which is so weird. I don't know how she does it.
So that's actually a story. There's a story behind that. So that wasn't part of the movie at all. Like
It wasn't?
She came up with that.
Yeah.
Like she said, like she just didn't blink in the movie, and he was like,
Show.
"Okay, are you not sure?" Show. But he was like, "Okay, why are you gonna?" And then like it just made her signature move.
So did you know that on Wednesday Addams that she made up that dance by herself? The
Mhm.
I'll dance with your hands, with my hands. Dance.
I've got a confession.
What?
What?
Have you never watched it?
I've never seen Wednesday Addams.
You
Dad!
have to watch it.
On a rainy day, I binge watched all of them.
Are you? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even realize you guys were watching it.
There's supposed to be a new season, but everyone's saying that they're not going to do it. So I don't know if they're actually going to do it or not.
Really?
People have said that they were going. They have made a statement that they were going to, but it's making it seem it was supposed to come out in August.
All right. Well, Madz, who would you have play you?
Oh, I have another one.
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Miss Ariana Grande, where are you?
You want her to play you?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else or is that it?
Wait, yes.
All right, who?
It can't be another singer.
Haley Beaver or
Who?
Selena Gomez.
Oh my God, what is with these people?
It's
Did
just
you
like,
just say Haley Bieber?
yes.
When
Haley
did you
Bieber.
even like come up with that? Just that's so random.
That's Justin Bieber's wife, right?
Yeah. I don't even think you're doing actresses anymore, Maddie.
I know, but like she could play it.
Oh my Lord. Okay, next question.
Okay. If you could create any law that everyone on Earth had to follow, what would it be? And what would you want it to accomplish?
A law?
Yeah, a law.
Okay, so in social studies, we're learning about this law. Could be like Hammurabi's Code. Could we refer from that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you not heard about Hammurabi's Code?
Okay, we're not talking about social studies.
It's the first set of laws ever made. And like one of his was like, if you put out a man's eye, your eye must be put out.
Yeah, an eye for an eye.
Yeah, basically. So if like you do something to them, that will happen to you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So like a thief.
Yeah.
They cut their hand off.
Or like it's like if you slap if the son slaps the father, your hands will be cut off.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Okay.
God.
The rules were like not really that fair, but
So
They're
you would
good
almost implement that.
yeah,
Okay.
basically. Some of them, not all of them.
Ugh. Okay. If somebody farts, you can't make it.
You can't
like,
announce it.
You can.
You just have to pretend you didn't hear it or didn't
No,
see
like-
it, didn't smell
like,
it.
you can't be like, "Ooh, did you fart?"
Yeah. I like it. So,
That's the weirdest thing.
yeah,
Well,
it's a law. Everyone has to pretend that nobody ever farted.
Yeah. Imagine it's just like really long, juicy fart. Like, like
Everyone's face just gets quiet.
I can't do anything about it.
No, Dad, the freeze bubble just floats by everybody.
Oh, that
Who's
frozen
getting
fart
a
you
little
was talking
whippy
about
in
in the
here?
last
Teacher,
one?
can you open the window?
Yeah, I like that one. You just go around farting anywhere and nobody can say a word about it because it's illegal.
You'd be sent to 2 months in jail.
If you let out a real big bomb that's really nasty, someone has to say something. You're like, oh, I got you. You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. Don't do that.
It would be
That's
just
funny.
a quiz. See, yeah, man, I had 4 people go to jail last week. It was bad.
That's funny.
7 people you can send to jail this week. How bad are yours?
Making a competition. Who sent the most people to jail?
No, Dan. Imagine you're in jail and somebody asks, "Hey, bro, why are you in here?" Oh yeah, I complimented somebody's fart. It was really long.
Why are you in jail? Ooh, somebody let out a raunchy one. I couldn't hold it
No, I
in.
think it was a great law. Don't you think?
I like that one, man. That was actually good.
Ooh.
Oh, man. All right, sir. I've seen you here. You've been arrested 3 times, but they're all for laughing at farts.
Hey, why are you in here, bro? Oh, somebody had a really juicy one.
Put him next to the murderer. All right, here we go. So here's a serious question. What's something you wish adults understood about kids your age?
Yes, I know.
What?
Okay, you want to tell?
What
Yeah.
happened?
So,
Give me the tea.
like, the nails on, like, teenagers, well, some teenagers, like, they're not long. If they're, like, maybe, like, 6 centimeters, they're not long. Mothers see that 6 centimeters as 6 meters.
Okay. So
Like-
you wish that parents and adults could realize, like, your nails can be long and that's okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Close.
Clothes?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Like not like terrible clothes that just expose everything.
Yeah.
Like you know how like they're really strict on the spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's part of the tank top. It can be like that. It's not that hard to let that happen.
You know what? I'm an advocate. You should wear whatever you want to wear.
Except for showing your butt crack.
But
That's a little weird.
but just be aware that it's possible I may wear anything that you wear.
Oh, no. Wait, what do you mean?
What if a boy
So,
was
if a
wearing
boy
booty
just wears
shorts?
that-
Yeah, if you're wearing booty shorts, guess what? Dad might be out there with some booty shorts on too.
No.
Just watch and see.
So mom said, "Oh, honey, we can get you in like biker shorts."
Yeah, we are wearing biker shorts.
No,
Didn't you say like a while ago that if
Yeah.
I was gonna wear them, you would wear them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm never
that's,
wearing booty
that's what I was
shorts. I
talking
don't
about.
like
I
them.
said, "Mom, like said, oh yeah, we can wear biker shorts."
Yeah, no.
Maddie wears booty shorts all the time.
Yeah,
See,
whatever
oh,
you
no.
guys wear, just know that Dad's probably gonna wear the same thing.
Okay, you want to wear a crop top?
So I'm
Bet.
normally not here in the mornings when you go to school,
Yes, you are.
but if no, I'm
No, he's
not.
not. He's normally at work.
Yeah, so but if I hear that you wore booty shorts to school, just know that when I pick you up,
Can we wear
I will be wearing the same type of booty
Okay.
shorts you went to school in.
Good luck fitting in them.
Oh no,
He's
I
gonna
will.
go buy them.
I will cut a pair of jeans off. I will buy them, whatever I need to do to prove a point.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
wear booty shorts tomorrow.
yeah.
I want to see you in some.
You watch and see who's
Okay.
embarrassed because it won't be this guy.
Oh yeah, bet.
Okay, off topic.
That has like been the whole synopsis of this podcast today.
What has?
Off topic.
Yeah, I know, right? You're like my science teacher, Mr. Shitwood.
You've talked about Mr. Chitwood twice today. You really like that, yeah, don't you?
He always brings up the podcast. He's the only one that brings up the podcast.
Does he even listen though?
I think he listened to a few.
Yeah.
But
You know what you need to do? Let's
What?
mention Mr. Chitwood on every one of these and see how long it takes him to say something to you about mentioning
that
him.
would be perfect.
All right, so hold on. Give Mr. Chitwood a code right now. Give him a number or something or a color and see if he says it.
Okay, Mr. Shitwood, your number is 7.
7. Okay. So if he's listening to this, he's going to give you the code. And if not, I can say we give it a couple weeks and you say, hey, Mr. Chitwood, have you been listening?
And if he says yes, Mr. Shitwood, no.
Yeah, so you took him a piece of paper the other day and he said, what is this, something about a podcast?
No, he said, am I going to be on a podcast or something? Is this a $1 million check? And I said, Mr. Shitwood, it's just to put in their midterms. It's not anything fancy.
Hey, what were we going to talk about? You mentioned earlier and I didn't.
My show?
I thought we were doing the
Oh,
questions.
yes. Are you going to go into your show? You going to talk about it? What show are you watching now?
Riverdale.
Yeah, I tried to get you to come over earlier to get ready to do this podcast. I say get over. You were across the street at Nene's house.
Yeah.
So I tried to get you to come back and we're going to do the podcast. And you said, hold on, I'm watching my show.
Yeah.
And what is it?
So good. It's Riverdale. It's so good.
Riverdale. Is it kid appropriate?
Most of it, yeah. There's not like,
What do you mean most of it?
it's not like crazy weird stuff. It's not weird. It's
Is it a kid bopper, like teeny bopper type show?
like tweens, yeah. Like
Okay.
10.
You gotta be at least like 10 or 11, probably.
But I don't want to watch it to find out.
You don't like it. Me and Mom would like it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch it, but I just want to make sure it's kid appropriate.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right. let's. You guys want to move to our inspirational quote?
When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let it go.
Okay, time for mine. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. My dad's not a pilot, but so we need to clarify that on the TikTok. I think we did, but he's not a pilot.
He's not a pilot, guys. He's just a weird dad that likes to be a pilot.
All right. So our TikTok is a video we did based off your mom's car that she got last year.
Mhm.
It's a Kia Telluride. It has an intercom system in it. And whenever we got that, man, it just clicked with me. I loved it. I just started hitting the button because on basketball days, Myla, we had a car completely full of
Yeah, how many people? We have we had 4 people that was with us.
3, 4, 5, 6. So we had 6 people in the car plus me.
No, 7 plus Maddie.
3, 4, 5, 6.
We had 4 kids plus me. 5.
6 girls and me.
No,
Okay.
there we go.
Yeah. So I would hit the intercom button. I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. Please fasten your safety belts and prepare for departure.
You would say safety belts instead of seat belts. How weird.
Yeah. So anyways, we made a TikTok video
and
on
then
that.
you also like the time to get there is 6 minutes.
Destination time is at least 2 minutes.
5 miles and 45 minutes.
5 miles and 45 minutes. Wow,
5 hours,
Maddie.
45 minutes. There we go.
But that's what our TikTok, our second TikTok video is about.
Was it our second one?
And
No.
that one,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that one blew up. I
Blew
say
up.
blew up.
15K.
Shucks.
15K.
For us,
Wow.
it blew up. We
Yeah.
could have got 1,000K, and I'd say it blew up.
For most people.
Okay, make sure to follow us or go to our TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and Instagram. We have YouTube, right?
And
We do. It's
TikTok.
all under Myla and Madz.
Yeah, all under Myla and Madz.
And check out the MylaMads.com.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Nope.
Awesome.
Hold on. Croissant, beef tail, macaroni, and ramen. And we're out.
You're getting
Peace,
better every
suckers.
time of that.
Okay, I just said peace, suckers. You gotta press the button, Dad.